In this video, I'm going to talk about different techniques that you can use to come up with a great title for your ebook. The first thing that you need to think about is your title needs to grab attention. Okay, so just like when you go to Amazon.com and look for different books, look at the different books out there. Which ones are the ones that grab attention from you? Also, you need to have a title that is memorable, that gives a clear idea about what the book is about, is easy to say, simple and powerful, and more importantly, that will create some intrigue. When you come up with that title, think about ways that people are like, okay, how can I do this? How can I work 4 days a week and then, have a full income? Or how can I lose 10 pounds in a week or something like that? You need to think about how can you create a hook? How can it help people because you are offering such and such? It also needs to be short enough so that way people don't get lost in the book title or in the cover. So it is important that you keep it short. Some of the tools that you have available to create titles is the merchant words. If you go to the www.merchantwords.com, you're going to see that this tool helps to understand what people search in Amazon. For example, if you go there and just type make money online, it will generate 3.5 million searches. In other words, a lot of people have interest in that type of book. So when you go to Amazon and you're looking for something, you always put some keywords related to what you do. So merchant words is a really good way to help you to find that. So click now and just play with it a little bit and see all the different words and keywords you can use, and look more importantly at the number of searches, because that will tell you if people have an interest or not in the title. Google AdWords is another way. If you have an AdWords account, you can use it for the same purpose. But to be honest, if we're already thinking about selling an ebook in Amazon, I would really use merchant words as a number one, and then Google AdWords as an alternative. Now, some other tips that will be helpful for your title include such as identifying a problem. If you want to help people and how to do this, well, that's a good way to come up with a title. Give a tangible solution for week, work or type of work that you can have. Maybe you can have some kind of social proof, testimonials, simple steps for anyone to do so and so. Be very clear and simple, and really important, be results oriented. Finally, in order to have a good title for your book, maybe it will be a good idea to start a Facebook group. Sometimes people will give you really good ideas that you didn't think about it. You can get a list of titles and ask people to write them. And, honestly, in the future, you can give them a free book for the survey opinion, and not only for the title, but for other things that you might include. So right now, I think it would be a good idea for you to open a Facebook group in the area that you want to write it, so you can have some people in there and start inviting people, and maybe you can have a good group that will give you feedback for your titles, for your content, and for other things.